We are Error.
I'm pretty sure Jeremy Renner could kick her ass. Not Hawkeye, just Jeremy Renner.
Oh, yeah.
Don't tell him, please. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
This is my power voice.
He's champion at the beat.
Oh, my God. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the We Are Error podcast. This is Duck. I am here with
Jake.
And,
Javi's here.
And ladies and gentlemen, we have a topic today. Javi's trying to move me on to the topic, but first I want to talk about the movie news.
Movie news! Willy Wonka! Movie news!
Whatever, we'll go with it.
Yes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So, let's talk first of all about Aladdin's newest trailer.
Oh, that movie looks like shit. Just straight up garbage.
So we just watched the trailer for Aladdin. Jake hadn't seen it yet. Javi and I had watched it earlier in the day, and I thought that was going to be the only thing I was disappointed about today. But
I'd rather reattend my grandmother's funeral than to ever watch that trailer again.
Okay, tell me the truth though. Is it Guy Ritchie? Is it his fault? Because honestly, I feel like I hate Guy Ritchie movies.
Yeah, I mean, he kind of fell off after Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking
like
Barrels.
his first movie.
Snatch.
I was going to say, Matthew Vaughn's the talented one, obviously, of that duo. So he went off.
Right. What's the most important thing he's done with his life is fucked Madonna.
Yeah.
And
did they have kids or something?
Did he do
like
Rock
that?
and Roller?
Yeah, I think they did.
What?
Did Guy Ritchie do Rock and Roller?
Yeah, he might have.
Dude, it doesn't even matter. Everything he makes.
But that's a Guy Ritchie movie?
Yeah, it's a Guy Ritchie
I blame
movie.
fucking Disney
And
for
I blame Will Smith for everything, like I do everything in life.
Well, I mean, there's moments in that trailer where I was like, oh, that looks cool, but it's only the CGI moments that are like the slow motion shit, and I'm like, we don't do this anymore. And like the first thing when Jafar starts talking, I have known him to talk because I got a gay ass voice, but I was like, that's a gay fucking voice.
That stupid gay parrot.
Which I shouldn't even feel that way because the original movie, evidently in the 90s, every villain in a Disney movie had a gay voice. Jafar was one of the gayest fucking villains ever.
Yeah,
But it was gay, but it had like a sense of evil to it.
Exactly. This guy was just like, oh, lad, what are you doing? Seriously.
It's like carnage.
I'm going to need you to go in this cave of wonders. It's just...
There's going to be carnage now.
And then Will Smith, Will Smith is a charisma machine. Why isn't, what happened?
It's not Robin Williams.
He's the same fucking character in every goddamn thing he's ever been in.
Right, and that should work for this.
It should, but you know,
why didn't it work?
after how many fucking movies has he been this person in? Like, it gets a little old. Like I said, the guy that they got to play Deadshot acted just like him.
Yeah.
In Suicide Squad. The genie that they got here acts just like him. Like, it's not tired. Welcome to Earth. You know?
Well, that's the other thing, too, is, we'll get to some news on Deadshot, but seriously, what the fuck? That trailer really bummed me out. Like, it really... even the Beauty and the Beast remake, which I know, Javi, you love.
I thought it was a solid remake.
Dan Stevens, right?
It's not Dan Stevens.
Well, it's Luscious Cock that you love.
His beast dick.
First of all, because the songs were good. And they were just... And first of all, I never had a childhood connection to Beauty and the Beast anyway. Like, I thought it was a good movie when I was a kid, but I never, watched it like I did Aladdin.
Right.
Like, Aladdin holds a really good place deep within my heart. I fucking love it. I still never beat that video game.
Yeah.
What?
And
yeah.
Aladdin was tough.
The Sega Genesis? Or the
Sega Genesis.
The Genesis one's fucking rough. It's brutal.
Yeah.
Okay, well, also the Dumbo trailer. We saw it again at the movie theater today.
I think that one looks way better comparatively to
At least
any of these. Well, I would say I'd put it next to The Jungle Book, which I actually did like.
Yeah.
Bill Murray was great in it. Christopher Walken as, the fucking King Louie and shit. Really good. Dumbo, Tim Burton.
It's intriguing. It does not look like Dumbo. It looks like Dumbo, but it looks like a completely different story.
It looks like Dumbo set in Big Fish.
Yeah, exactly. And
there was a lack of racist crows.
Wait a second. Didn't Danny DeVito play the penguin that played the circus master in Big Fish, and he's playing the circus master again in this?
The penguin?
Whoa.
Well, I mean, he's always the penguin to me.
The penguin.
Oswald Cobblepot.
Yeah, he's always Oswald. But,
Yeah, he did. He was in the fucking Big Fish.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, what if they're connected?
That would be awesome, I guess.
Oh, damn.
And then that's how he becomes the penguin?
And also, you gotta think about this. That Dumbo looks good because it's like a
he's got the penguin
reimagining.
and Batman in it, though.
It does have the Batman in it.
It's got Batman Returns, reunited right there.
Yeah, seriously.
Dude, maybe it's the origin story of Robin at the circus.
I think Michelle Pfeiffer's the voice of Dumbo.
Oh, that'd be
But also, you gotta think about
it.
That looks like a complete reimagining of Dumbo.
It
This
does.
fucking horrid travesty is a shot-for-shot remake of the actual cartoon.
Like shit for a shot
Yeah,
remake.
dude,
It looks terrible.
It does not look good.
And hearing him do "Never Had a Friend Like Me," oh my god!
I've never had a friend like me.
Literally, Jake, as he goes, "You never had a friend." Jake's just like, "Oh God," which is about the just to go ahead a little bit. That's about the 500th time we've heard Jake do that tonight, so we can't wait to get there. But yeah, that looks like shit. So go check it out, and if you're excited about it, you're probably wrong. So, but the good news is Disney's acquisition of Fox is expected to close next week on the 20th. So. I know we keep saying it. The only reason we're excited is because we're going to get Fantastic Four and X-Men back, and I'm sure they'll fuck that up somehow after what we saw tonight.
Oh, yeah.
And also, speaking of the Deadshot, who was kind of like the guy who played the genie there.
Yeah.
Evidently, he's being recast.
Idris Elba.
Idris Elba is going to be Deadshot instead of Will Smith in the new Suicide Squad.
with it. Yeah. That dude's fucking awesome.
Suicide Squad 2, I should say.
Scoot.
The Scoot. And so they're doing King Shark. They're doing Polka Dot Man.
Yeah, that was one of the most obscure fucking Batman villains ever.
I like the idea of King Shark. I really think that's cool. And then, recasting that. And then Harley Quinn will maybe have a cameo, they said, because she was smoking hot, and that sold tickets, obviously, to the first movie. Because Margot Robbie is smoking fucking hot.
Yeah. Well, but I think they're going to focus more on the Birds of Prey. Mm-hmm. Right?
Right.
That's why she's only going to have a very small part in it.
I think they're not as connected as they were going to be.
Which would actually make sense because, this is James Gunn's vision of the Suicide Squad, and Suicide Squad has so many different interchangeable members out of it that I like the idea that he's only keeping like maybe one or two out of the original squad from it.
And I still think that they should get Batista to play Bane, but evidently he's going to be the Peacemaker, is what they're saying. So, I'm like, whatever. Get him baned up. I think that'd be fucking killer to do that.
Yeah, he would make a good Bane.
Hell yeah. Really want
He's a Mexican wrestler. I mean, like, how can you not get him as the fucking Bane?
Just makes sense. Taika Waititi is to co-write and direct Time Bandits for Apple TV, a remake of the Terry Gilliam film. Yeah. You're a fan of the Time Bandits, right? Have you ever seen Time Bandits?
Never heard of it.
It's something that's totally up your alley. It's a fucking crazy movie, and there's tons of midgets in it.
Yeah, you love it.
It's amazing, dude. It's about this kid who gets stolen by a bunch of
midgets,
and they go on a crazy adventure throughout time and space.
It was actually Time Midgets, but then they decided that.
And Sean Connery's in. He's like, "What are these fucking midgets stolen in here?"
I'm a fireman for no reason out of nowhere.
This makes no sense whatsoever. Look amazing. It's a good fucking movie. So if you never get a chance to watch it, but Taika Waititi, who directed Thor Ragnarok, which we should have saw instead of Captain Marvel, anyhow.
What We Do in the Shadows.
And What We Do in the Shadows.
Oh, don't forget his brief cameo in a Green Lantern movie.
He was in the Green Lantern movie, wasn't he?
Yes, he was.
Was he really?
Yeah. But he'll be directing that. And along with he's doing a couple episodes of The Mandalorian, which I'm kind of excited about, because that means that they're willing to have some humor in The Mandalorian. And Jon Favreau, if he goes Iron Man style, I think it'll be an interesting show. I do want to talk about Game of Thrones.
G-O-T.
Because I've been rewatching the first 7 seasons of it, and it's slowly grating on my psyche. But they have released the lengths of the episodes for season 8. There's only going to be 6 episodes, about an hour each. They have not titled them anything else, but I'm excited.
Isn't this like the last season?
This is it?
Yeah.
This is it?
So, what are they going to do whenever George R.R. Martin actually finishes the fucking book?
He should have finished the shit on time.
It's fine.
He had like 8 years.
Yeah, he didn't get it done. The books the show starts to deviate from the books about the 3rd season, I should say.
By the 5th season,
and by the 5th season, they're doing something completely different.
Yeah.
And then the 6th, they just kind of made up. And the 7th, so you're watching Challenge of Chairs, you'll start to notice that about the 6th season, it becomes a completely different show. That's why I call that Challenge of Chairs. There was Game of Thrones, and then they started mixing things up completely. So,
yeah.
But I'm happy to see it end. Like I said, I'm marathoning. I don't suggest anyone do it, though, because it is very depressing.
Eat your brain.
Yeah, dude. I literally feel like my brain is destroyed at this point. All right, heading closer to our subject. Only 13 minutes in, Javi.
Ooh.
You ready? You still got your rant ready? Mm-hmm. All right. Oh, wow. He's got angry eyes, too. You got them King Sharks.
I want to get to what...
angry Davis eyes.
And I'm pretty sure this is going to lead right into it. Why thousands of Captain Marvel reviews were purged from Rotten Tomatoes over the weekend. Did you guys hear about this shit?
I heard that because they were reviewing the movie before it even came out.
Yes, they purged 58,000 reviews because it had a total audience score of 33%. Yeah. And basically, I didn't understand that there was all this backlash, evidently, because Brie Larson's going out as this extreme feminist and saying a lot of terrible things. But Everything I saw, I didn't see anything that she said that was that bad. I was like, all right, she said this, and she said that, and said this.
I don't got a problem with her.
And,
I have a problem with what she was in.
Well, but that's the thing, though, is evidently this was the fan backlash. Now, I have a trouble believing all this stuff after the Ghostbusters 2016 debacle, because I don't believe... Tobacco. I don't believe I don't believe all that shit was true. I think that was planted by Sony to create all this buzz around the movie and make people seem like all these guys were hating and trolling and this and that. There was some of that. I know that. But I don't think there was to this extent. And it kind of bothers me. And I felt like maybe they were trying to use the same thing for Captain Marvel, where they were trying to be like, fuck, man,
well, I feel
these
like
nerds are terrible and this and that.
You know, if you're a man and you're a cinephile, you grew up in the 80s watching manly movies, like action movies and shit. I can see how they get upset, like, oh, all-female cast Ghostbusters. Yeah, there's going to be those people that are like that. But I guarantee they all watched it and gave it a chance, and they were like, I was fucking right. This is exactly what the fuck I'm talking about.
Had it been good, they would have been singing a completely different tune.
Right. I don't know. I find it hard to believe that there was that many people who decided just that they were going to be chauvinistic and go out and write a review about the movie based upon what they said before.
Not even seeing it.
Yeah. But at the same time, is this a publicity stunt?
It very well could be.
I keep questioning. I'm like, this thing...
It has to be.
It has to be this weird wave.
Yeah, they play up everything now because of the whole SJW movement, everything else. They want to seem like it's being held back, when in actuality, I really don't think that it is. They're just causing more controversy to make it sound more...
Right.
Yeah.
But with that said, we need to get into this movie that we did go see, Captain Marvel. And now it's rough to... And I know it's rough to review a movie as soon as you've seen it and afterwards, but I'm not going to lie. I didn't have an opinion either way. I didn't care. I don't care about Captain Marvel as a character. I don't care. I like Marvel movies.
Yes.
I will say I'm a Marvel fanboy. I'm fine with that. I don't give a shit.
Yep.
I like superhero movies. I like watching them. Shit, we saw Venom, and we all, like, after we saw it, we were like, Tom Hardy was great. The rest of the movie was shit. We know what we were getting into. Spider-Man, Into the Spider-Verse, we were like, that was fucking great, you know? Now... I gotta go see this movie, and I'm like, okay, well, let's sit down and see. I'm gonna tell you what I thought was great and what wasn't great, but I want to hear the rants first, because about an hour into the movie, we could have got up and left, and I wouldn't have cared.
Yeah, same.
I literally thought about turning to you guys and saying, "Do you guys want to go?"
Let's get the fuck out of here.
But I really wanted to do.
It would have saved me a lot of pain in my diet.
Yeah, at first we're trying really, really hard to watch it. Going to a movie with us is very difficult. Yeah. We have this thing where we've done a couple commentary tracks, and so it becomes somebody's going to say some funny shit.
Right.
And we'll usually say some funny shit, and we'll get into the movie, and then we'll say some funny shit and get into the movie. This movie, Javi, I don't know how he made it through the last half of the movie, because Jake kept saying hilarious shit, and Javi's over there trying not to, he's like, I thought he was going to have a heart attack trying not to laugh. And I'm laughing because Javi's laughing. And then
I'm laughing because of the fucking movie.
Yeah, and then terrible shit would happen in the movie, just dumb fucking shit, and Javi would be like, and then
that's when I would get so fucking like, Jake, you gotta stop. Cause it'd be like a serious moment here. I'd go, and I'm thinking the people around me thinking, oh, what a fucking asshole.
No, fuck them people. I don't care what they think, number one. Number two, I was laughing because you were laughing, but I'm sitting there doing the same thing. And what was making him laugh the most was Jake would just be like, really? Fucking really? I've never seen you so uncomfortable
I've
watching
never
a movie.
breathed so heavy so many times during a scene of a movie. I'm just like, oh, God. Okay.
I think my favorite thing that you said was like, when her friend, Carol Danvers in the...
what was it? It was Rambo.
Rambo.
Yeah.
They go like that, and everything go, great. Fucking girl power, right?
You know what? Me and Jake were there going, scissor me, sir.
Oh,
Because there was some hardcore,
she is fucking every single one of those girl cast members in that movie. Annette Bening, scissored.
Okay.
Rambo, scissored. Rambo's daughter, possibly scissored in the future.
Listen, it was so fucking not good.
Okay.
I've never felt that way about a Marvel movie.
It felt forced. Every fucking beat felt forced.
And here's the problem, and I was not on either page. Brie Larson is a terrible actress. Oh. How did she win a fucking Oscar?
Yeah, her ass isn't the only thing that's flat in this movie. Okay. Let's talk about her acting.
All right, but
Jesus Christ, let's convey no emotion whatsoever.
Annette Bening had a nicer ass than her.
Oh yeah, of course she had that sweet old lady Warren Beatty ass.
But here's my problem. she's not a good actress. And I was shocked because she's surrounded by these amazing actors who, the dictation and the words they are saying, and they're acting. And then she goes to screen, she'll be like,
yeah.
She mumbled everything.
She's not meant for a Marvel movie.
No, she's not meant for a movie
I think
in
she
general.
smiled like maybe 3 times in the whole movie.
And the character had no fucking character. I didn't give two shits what happened to her.
Okay, yeah, like it was all so fucking forced. Like you start off and she's already fucking Captain Marvel. Then they do a flashback of her fucking wrecking a go-kart and standing up in blood, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, she's so fucking strong.
All that boys pushing down bullshit.
Yeah,
which I was just like, I'm like, every time she fell down, there's a guy standing over going, "You're not good.
Quit.
What are you quit?" And I'm just like,
girl.
I'm like,
by the way,
what it's like?
can we say that Brie Larson ran like a fucking girl in this fucking movie?
That was the one that made me laugh.
You guys doing that shit as long as I can see.
Jesus, here's the thing. I kept at the beginning of it, she's running everywhere, and I'm like, she runs like a 4-year-old. What the fuck is going on?
She runs like Steven Seagal.
She literally, and she's.
She might be able to kick Steven Seagal.
It was like a weird Steven Seagal meets Tom Cruise thing going on. It was bizarre.
Well, with the no acting.
Yes, exactly. And that's the thing, though. What happened? Because like every scene that Samuel L. Jackson was in, and by the way, the de-aging
stole the movie.
The de-aging was amazing.
Yeah,
I don't think it did much. They did more on Coulson than they did on fucking Sam Jackson.
Well,
So we can say spoilers, yeah.
Oh, dude, it's beyond spoilers. Fuck this movie. He looks good, de-aged. That does not look like a young Samuel L. Jackson, but it looks like a version of him. He stole the movie. Every scene he's in, funny, killer, hits every joke, but at the same time,
why is he a fucking joke? This is fucking Nick Fury we're talking about. They made him a fucking bitch in this movie. And they fucking totally shat on his fucking legacy having a goddamn cat take out his fucking eye. Are you goddamn kidding me? You didn't lose this in fucking battle?
Which I think I knew that was happening. But I was like, is that really how they're going to do this? Especially
bullshit.
The cat, Goose,
was the best part of the fucking movie.
And I think everyone knows that. I think everyone who's surrounding her character is pretty good, for the most part. The Skrulls, Ben Mendo was awesome as a Skrull.
What the fuck? The Skrulls are good guys?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
That was confusing,
These
too.
fucking watermelon-headed looking motherfuckers.
I fucking barely lost it.
It does.
And my saving grace was that it was like a funny moment in the movie that the audience laughed at, and then I felt like I could release.
I had no idea how you made it, because literally Javi's over there the whole time looking like he looks like that guy from Scanners before the head explodes.
Oh, yeah.
Like, the whole time. And then Jake wasn't helping, because every once in a while he'd just be like, and then me and him were going, scissor me, Xerxes. Scissor me timbers.
Yeah, okay.
But she's not good. I want to go back to that because that's all I can think about.
No, she was really not good.
Flat.
Why? Like you said, once again, she's just nothing good about her acting. She mumbled through the dictation like this. Like she wasn't acting. She mumbled through everything, and I'm sitting there. All right, and
we gotta go get the blue QB thing.
Yeah, exactly. And she had no character to her whatsoever. And I get it. She lost her memory.
She didn't bring
had
nothing to it.
Nothing. I'm sitting there going, where's the inverse of Robert Downey Jr.? Where's the inverse of
Thor?
Right.
There's no hero struggle.
Exactly. Where is this? Why should I give a shit about?
None of this feels deserved.
None of it.
It was already just fucking set in place. So they're just like, well, you should like this girl because of this, this, and this, and this, and this. But there's no journey. There's no struggle.
There's no conflict. What was the conflict?
She's already she's too powerful. That's the conflict. She's too fucking powerful. She can't fucking control her power while she's sparring. Fuck that.
But that's the thing is, where was conflict in that entire storyline? Oh, I was lied to. Now I hate you. But you believed the other guys a second ago. There was no story arc.
She shot a fucking super engine with a toy gun and absorbed powers. How the fuck does that fucking work?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Basically, people just they point and they're like, they're the bad guys. Okay, they're the bad guys.
Yeah.
Now. They're the bad guys. Oh, they're the bad guys now.
Yeah, but you're a Skrull. No, I'm a good Skrull.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I don't know who I am. I know who I am.
That's pretty much how it went down.
The whole movie was confusing me. And I thought the cool part at the beginning where they were kind of doing this psychedelic trip dream thing, I was like, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I'm not against this. But as I'm watching it, the more and more I'm watching it, I'm just like, every time she's on screen, I'm like, so fucking bored. Why am I supposed to be rooting for this character in any way, shape, or form? I didn't get it. How far into the movie before you guys kind of knew, like, it had taken the turn that you were just like, I don't think I like this? Because I think we all kind of went in...
You should have slowed down.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I get it. I understand that there has to be they're trying to build this female character. They're trying to make her
Okay,
this
think
thing
about it.
empowerment, but at the same time,
Peter Quill and the fucking Guardians of the Galaxy have the exact same fucking struggle.
well, that's
Like
what
he
I
was
was
picked
excited
on.
about.
His parents were fucking dead, and yet his character was still interesting. She has no fucking excuse for that performance.
Well, Quill didn't fucking have any powers until the end of the first Guardians movie. Let's not forget that. Like,
Yeah.
he was just as we knew, just a fucking a Terran.
Right. Yeah, the character arc.
Yeah, exactly.
And
There
I
was-
liked that. The things I liked about this movie was I liked the fact that they used the Marvel Universe, Galaxy style stuff. There was so much stolen from both Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 2 and Thor Ragnarok. There was major portions of imagery stolen from those.
Oh, they made
things.
Ronan look like a bitch.
Yeah,
also.
what? Yeah, I didn't understand that.
God damn, just give him the fucking black around his fucking eyes and lips,
Black
dude.
made that shit.
Yeah, now he's like fucking eyebrowless,
He's a
fucking
blue.
blue. He looks like fucking Blue Man Group.
Dude. He's a blue.
I also
Yeah.
think that for me,
He looked like Will Smith's genie.
Yeah, he did. He
I
was a
also
Kree.
think- I also think that for me, even comic wise, I could give two shits about Captain Marvel.
Yes.
Who cares? The
When
only
it,
thing I
when
know
it comes
about
to
Captain
like
Marvel
a villain, like a person defeating Thanos, I'd much rather they wasted the money on a fucking Adam Warlock movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Well, unless
Well, here's the thing. We needed to, like you said, what you just made a valid point. I have no affinity for Captain Marvel. Most people don't. So, what was it about this character that would have made it work?
A better actress, I think.
I think the story would have been fine.
I
think it
at
really
the end of Infinity War, the pager should have been the number 4 on there instead of the fucking Captain
Yeah,
Marvel
that would've been
logo or a
amazing.
fucking X on there.
I think, but I truly agree with
This
Javi.
is
It falls
this
down.
is fucking Disney cramming shit down our throat, saying we need to have a strong, powerful female character.
Okay,
like
That's fine,
Wonder
that's
Woman.
all good, but do it fucking right.
No, why not fucking use Black Widow or Scarlet Witch? They didn't have to be fucking placated. They didn't have to be played up or played down in any way throughout the entire fucking arc of the entire fucking MCU. Like, they were already known as powerful, badass, fucking strong-standing, independent fucking women. Now we need a whole fucking movie that is dedicated to this, that has no fucking background in it whatsoever. You're just supposed to automatically be on fucking board with it. Like, fuck you. Are you
Okay.
kidding me?
Like, while watching the movie, I'm pretty sure people will feel, oh, this movie could take on Thanos.
Yeah.
I didn't feel that way. I was like,
Yeah, you know what?
give a
I
shit.
liked this movie a lot better whenever it's called The Green Lantern.
Dude, that's what I'm talking about. It's been done before, and here's the biggest issue, and Javi hit it on it a second ago. A different actress, I think, would have made this movie work for me.
Oh, yeah,
And
most
I'm not
likely.
even lying, because everything worked in the periphery. With something about her, I just did
there
not
was a
connect
severe
to.
disconnect.
I could not connect
Who
to
would
that.
you put as Captain Marvel?
Dude,
Amy
Olivia
Poehler?
Wilde. Olivia Wilde. Boom.
Yeah.
Olivia Wilde would
yeah.
have fucking killed that shit. She
Yeah.
Rosemary Byrne?
Sure.
Yeah.
Why not?
Rose
Anyone.
Byrne.
Roseburn.
Literally, dude. Almost anyone.
Except for, it's hard to name off all these characters without them already having comic book characters under their belts also. Let's look at Rose Byrne. She's Moira McTaggart from the
Is she
X-Men
really?
series.
She's still amazing, though.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying.
I mean, almost.
But everybody's going to cross over eventually. You look at Idris Elba, Heimdall, who's now going to be fucking Deadshot,
I
or
just don't.
Drax is going to be fucking Pain Man or whatever the fuck you
A
said.
peacemaker, yeah. But that's the thing is, like, I feel like this movie with any other actress could have worked. There was nothing wrong with the storyline. There was, I mean, it wasn't great. There was
Besides the skull being
there
good?
there were a lot of periods of time where it was just sentimental music and people talking heads, but she's not talking. Everyone's talking around her.
You should have
And
fucking
I'm like,
Uma Thurman.
Uma Thurman,
Yeah,
I'd be fine
fucking
with that.
Kill Bill,
Someone
fucking-
with any
You
sense
said, how they
of
done with
charisma.
Uma Thurman? They could have done like an older version of Captain
Right.
Marvel.
Anyone
like
with
a
any
grizzled
charisma.
vet.
Shit, give me Uma Thurman from Batman and Robin. I wouldn't even
Yeah,
care. At least
another
that was
movie
intriguing.
that fucking centralizes on a female character but doesn't cram it down your throat. How much fucking better women are than fucking men.
And she has amnesia,
Yeah.
motherfucker. You can still do the amnesia weird
Right.
thing, and it still works. This doesn't come down to, it's not a sexist thing. The movie, the actress really isn't that good. And I don't have an affinity for either way. I don't care.
Can I also just say that the cringiest part for me was that fucking fight scene when No Doubt started coming on.
Oh yeah.
I fucking hated that. It was like
just a girl.
fucking
No.
necessary.
I-
It's like you can actually feel the crowd of the theater. What the fuck?
I
is this?
love that because Jake went, oh, God. No, I literally,
And like nobody in the theater got excited. It just went stark
Like-
silent.
the scenes, there's...
It's
well, that's-
reminiscent of Spice World. Girl power.
Well, how many times did they show a man in power putting her down? Over and over again. And then, over and over again, it would make subtle jabs. And my favorite being the one where they scan Nick Fury and it says, Earth human, no threat at
no
all.
threat.
Or something like that. And it
That
wasn't like a,
motherfucker's messed
like,
up.
it's literally like they're scanning him. It was literally, they were saying like, men are no threat. Like, we got this
Yeah,
shit.
it said they specified man,
Yeah.
not earthling or anything like that.
Yeah. There were so many little
C-53
subtle
man.
traps. And at the same time, that's fine.
Yeah.
I think I could have dealt with that if the movie was interesting.
Yeah,
to
if
me.
it was good.
But to me, the central character sucked.
Oh,
I
yeah.
just don't know how do you make that character better? What did you feel towards her at all? Anything?
I
Resentment.
I really wanted to like have that wow moment, like when she went Super Saiyan.
Mhm.
Like I thought that would have been cool.
I want to
but-
ask her what her favorite fucking Nine Inch Nails song was.
Yeah, I was like, Trent Reznor must be happy about
Yeah,
this.
like,
shit.
what's
He's
your favorite song? You like
But
them?
There's about to be 1,000 million Trent
There
Reznor.
I like
was
the one about the
no-
animals.
There was no that moment that wow, that's a badass moment. None of that.
I would say
there was
all
nothing.
felt very forced.
Like when she like went fucking full power Captain Marvel, I was like, okay.
There was no build up to that. It was just like, all right, cool.
Like, I'm
There
a
were a
fucking
couple-
superpower, and I mastered my shit. Sorry.
No, there were a couple fight scenes that were interesting. Not the stuff where she fought, though. And that's the thing that kept bugging me. I'm like, man, I should be behind this character way more.
I'm with you on that also, because I noticed at the beginning, like the fucking bus fight and all that shit, whenever she's trying to escape, like, she'll turn a corner and you don't see the action, you just see a bad guy fly.
Right.
Like, okay, well, they're not going to highlight
Well, that's
that
what
shit.
I said
Like,
also. Did they show anyone hitting her at all in the movie?
I don't think she fucking got punched once.
I don't think she did, and that's why I kept going like...
She got a bloody nose from a plane wreck.
That's why I was like, the you can't hit a woman thing was still present in that, which you shouldn't hit a woman,
Well,
that's true, but you're watching an
If
action
she's being
movie.
a fucking bitch and hitting you with photon fists, what the fuck are you supposed to do?
But that's what I'm saying, it's that weird thing where I'm like, so this whole movie... She didn't get hit once that I remember watching it. I'm just like, what the fuck's going on? And then she was extremely overpowered in every way, shape, and form, which is fine. I guess she was a nuclear reactor that came from the thing.
Yeah.
I will say I like Jude Law in it. He was fine. And when he
He
kind of
overacting
went,
Jude Law?
yes, when he went, that's my thing.
Yeah.
He overacted. Ben Mendo overacted. Samuel L. Jackson overacted. They were acting. Everyone else. I'm just like, are they even in this movie?
I'm just reading my lines.
And then maybe it comes down to, like you guys said, the sound system wasn't good in the theater we watched it in.
I think it just comes down to the movie being poorly executed.
Yeah.
Like,
Undeserved.
I'm just saying, if you're gonna like push an agenda with the movie, make sure that it's good.
The gender agenda.
I would say this ranks up with at least the first or second Thor. It really wasn't that good.
I like the first Thor much better than this
Yeah,
movie.
I would say it's definitely... It's just because it's boring.
This
Like
is,
I was watching
this
it.
is
I was
Dark
watching. I
World.
was thinking, this may be the worst Marvel movie.
Yeah.
This is not my... They had the best intro, though, with the Stan Lee.
Oh,
Stan
hell
Lee.
yeah.
I hope they
fucking
keep
team.
that
And
for
then-
every Marvel movie.
And then Stan Lee reading Mallrats. on
Yeah,
the
that
train,
was great.
cool.
But, he didn't say anything also. That kind of
Yeah.
bummed me out.
Yeah, but he's going to be in more Marvel movies. He's going to have more cameos, but that was awesome, that logo. And like I said, I went into the movie thinking, the first 15 minutes, I was like, I really like this. I like the stuff they're doing. I like how they have like a squad going down to the planet. They're building the Skrull stuff. They're building the supercomputer idea.
Oh, yeah, like a strike team.
Yeah, and I'm like, this is really cool. And then eventually I'm like, why am I supposed to be behind this character? I don't understand. And she never talked. It was just a lot of side glances. And I've been in a relationship before. I've gotten those side glances quite a bit. I know what that is. It's just
It
a
says
lot
that
of
she's in power.
yeah. It's a lot of annoying fucking looks, is what it is.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm annoyed with you. I'm annoyed with you. I'm annoyed with you.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, there's nothing to
Yeah,
this
I keep
fucking
waiting for her
character.
to look over at Jude Law and him be like, "What? I didn't do the fucking dishes. So what? It's your fucking job."
like when she like blew up the reactor and like that whole cutscene to her face. Even that, it was like there was no emotion in her
I
face.
have
She's
all the power flowing through
Yeah.
me.
Did you guys feel anything
Flat.
for the character?
So flat.
I would like to hear.
Flat.
I've stayed away from reviews. I've stayed away from other people's perspectives. Maybe I'm alone in this. Maybe we're alone in this. But it was not good.
No,
It wasn't good,
no,
right?
it was a steamer.
Yeah, I don't.
Gamora is just she's more enthralling than fucking.
Look at all these powerful fucking female characters we already have. Why do we have to have this fucking
And
creme de la creme?
Saldana could
and
fucking
it's-
act.
And then on top of that, we already know she's the fucking savior of fucking Endgame,
Now
right?
that's the
what
problem.
the fuck?
The biggest problem I keep running into in my head. I'm like, how's that going to work? Because I didn't like this movie.
Yeah, exactly.
And now this character is going to show up.
I'm
and
supposed
be like,
to fucking root for this bitch
Yeah.
who doesn't Thanos, kick her fucking ass.
I'm not even going to lie. I was all about the Skrulls kicking some ass in this movie. I was like, go Skrulls, go.
Jesus
Like,
Christ.
I could've
Why
sworn
are
the
they
Skrulls-
good guys?
I could have sworn the Skrulls were going to like be the next villain after Thanos, but
Not
Yeah,
now.
that's what I thought it was going to be. Honestly, in-game, they should have fucking let Thanos alone. He already fucking completed his fucking arc. He got what he wanted. He achieved what he wanted to. They go back to rewrite the wrongs, but the Skrulls are the fucking bad guys now. And they find out that fucking Captain America was a Skrull all along. You know, something like that. But, no, the Skrulls are good guys now.
Now they're saying, I mean, yeah. Are they? Or there's a good faction of bad. We already knew the Kree were bad guys. I already knew that they were going to be bad guys the second they said Kree, because I was like, I watched the other fucking movies and how this works.
Ronan the Accuser, Korat the Pursuer.
I was like, that guy was a bad guy in Guardians of the Galaxy at the very beginning with his fucking golden eye.
That's
Korath.
Korath.
That's all work.
Yeah, Korath. I was like, that guy's a bad guy. So the whole time I'm watching, I'm like, I knew where it was going, and then I was just like, man, I'm not even lying. I'm fine with the storyline. It literally was, I had no attachment to the character. That's all I can say over and over again.
Yeah.
Like, the story got
Poor
boring.
actor will take a story any day of the week.
But man, what the fuck? Why? And she's an Oscar winner. What the fuck did she do in Room that was so amazing? I haven't seen it. Have you guys seen
Room's
it?
actually pretty fun.
Room
Is it
was
good?
good.
Was she good in
Room
it?
was good.
Then what? So that
She phoned it in. She's not meant for these type of movies.
It's not her type of movie. If you see Room and then you watch Captain Marvel, you're like, well, those are two completely different kinds of movies.
yeah.
I'd rather watch 120
She played a
minutes
stronger-
of her little fucking cameo on Scott Pilgrim. Just that on a fucking little front.
Well,
Just
who's
to
she in
watch
Scott
that
Pilgrim?
shit again.
She was the girl.
She's Scott's ex.
Envy Adams.
Oh, she was an ex.
Yeah, she's fucking Superman's boyfriend in it.
Yeah.
Brendan
yeah.
Ralph.
She was.
She was the lead singer of that band.
She was the lead singer of the band.
She was in it for all of 4 minutes.
You know what? She was a stronger female character in Room.
That movie.
In Room.
In Rome than she was in Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
In Room, she played a real fucking strong woman.
And did she deserve the Oscar
Yeah.
for that? She was awesome.
Yeah,
Room
she
did
did
great.
great.
Room's
Room's
a
good.
good
Yeah.
movie.
Damn.
Tearjerker.
Just. God damn it.
She's just not meant for these roles.
I just didn't get it.
Yeah, this ain't
I
her.
just didn't get it. I'm just sitting there going like, I don't know why I'm supposed to be rooting for this person. I don't.
I seriously hope this doesn't fuck up in-game
It's
for
gonna
me.
fuck up Endgame.
No, that was what I kept thinking as we were
Same
watching
here.
it. I was just like, man,
Like, how am I supposed to root for this fucking character that I can't even root for right now?
wow.
And you're gonna come save us? You're gonna come save all my favorites? Fuck you.
I'm here, and she's side-eyeing everyone like,
Like,
bitch, what I
oh
do,
God, we're not worthy. We're not worthy.
bitch?" Look how mad Javi is right now.
I just thought about it when you bought it. It's like she's gonna tank Endgame.
Yeah.
I already know I'm not gonna like Endgame.
Nope.
It should have been Adam Warlock. Why are you gonna introduce him at the end of Guardians and not fucking do anything with that character?
Because they fired
the
that guy
OG
for
destroyer of
making
fucking Thanos.
sexist comments. What did he say? I don't even remember what he did.
It said some fucking shit about
Did you-
Hitler or something.
Yeah, didn't you remember? Well, everything we just said is bad as saying is we're Hitler. We're Hitler.
Oh, of course.
Because having an opinion is a terrible fucking
yeah,
thing.
I'm
you guys
sure.
have opinions because right now you're getting demonized.
Of
just so you
course,
know.
yeah.
So,
If anything ever happens where we get in a position where we have power or money,
Yeah.
this will come back and destroy us.
oh yeah, well, 100%.
Yeah.
And Brie Larson will break up with me
Yeah,
because me and
exactly.
Javi
Yeah,
dated.
we'll be dating at that
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
She'll be like, "You said all those things."
Yeah, I did. You were not good in that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I still had to carry up the groceries. Captain Marvel. So powerful, huh?
I'm just saying, dude. What the fuck?
Like when Nick Fury went against the fucking Skrull guy in the file room, that was more exciting than any of her fights.
Yeah, that was a badass fight. And
Yeah.
Ben Mendelsohn in the file
How he
in the
was-
file room.
and that's what I was
that
talking
was
about.
dope.
That was sweet because he was hitting them, and then I'm just for me.
And it just showed what badass Nick Fury is. Like he went toe to toe with a fucking alien.
But the
He
other thing
beat the
is
shit out of one and killed one before that.
Yep.
the charisma of fucking Samuel L. Jackson. That's
Yeah.
what it was. Ben Mendelsohn, like we said, had been in a million movies. The lady who played Rambo, even she was awesome.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
kid was good. The kid was awesome
Yeah.
too. The kid was like, "Yay, superheroes! How you should feel." And then she shows up and she's like, "Yeah, I used to know you." It literally was
It's
the
like
most
she could have
depressing
been like
fucking
she could have
moment.
been like tear up or cry properly. It's
No.
like she teared up and it was just like dead
She had
face.
two
Yeah.
looks. She had constipated and side-eye constipated. And I'm
Oh,
like,
you never want to be on the opposite end of side-eye constipated.
I'm like, get that bitch some Motrin. She's on that
yeah.
time in the
Ooh.
See now, I'm gonna come back.
I'm in the pad section. What size pussy are you?
You're all made that phone call, right? Which one do I get again?
Mm-hmm.
I just go to the pad section and watch.
Leave me alone,
the
I'm
guys.
cramping.
She has power.
I mean,
That movie, though. Oh my god.
all right. Anything else? Any final thoughts on
It
that?
should have been Adam Warlock.
Yeah, you know,
Other than that,
I've already said
Okay.
it once. Sam Jackson, yeah, charismatic, but also fucking totally destroyed the legacy of his character in this movie, I think. Like, just totally fucking shit on it. They made him a fucking bitch.
Yeah.
Like, in the grand scheme of things, like, he couldn't do anything. Like, oh, I'm this guy in space, and I don't know space stuff, so...
well, that's the other thing. With his humor, though, that was the only humor that hit.
Exactly.
Every other piece of humor...
Oh, I know.
They,
It's garbage.
They tried to Marvel that shit,
Yeah.
where they have the jokes in there.
No, they couldn't.
None of them hit. And we were in a crowded fucking theater.
Yeah, that's what I was noticing also. Like, midway through, there was a lot of quiet parts, or parts that should have been laughter.
Yes.
Like, you're watching, you're like, okay, that was supposed
And
to be
there
funny,
were-
but you know that it's not funny.
And there were kids
But
there.
there's
and
always
there was-
fucking, the masses are asses. They always fucking eat up these parts of movies, and you hear a good chuckle out of it. I think maybe twice I heard a chuckle
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
the entire theater.
I laughed, though, whenever the little demon child laughed. It was like...
Yeah, I laughed my ass off at that. I think everybody started laughing more after that point.
Yeah, because the poor little demon child.
I got more laughter dropping my phone in the fucking
You know
theater.
what's even better is the people behind us were
Yeah.
laughing at you dropping your
Yeah,
phone.
exactly.
Oh, dude.
Fucking bullshit.
I mean,
Just-
did you
just-
like anything in it?
No.
I liked the 90s
Look,
stuff. I enjoyed that.
we didn't
That
even-
was
we didn't
barely
even-
tapped on.
We didn't even
What,
stay to watch
Blockbuster?
the fucking post credits.
No,
That's
I
how
What is
much
the
we did not
post-credit anyway?
like.
Yeah, what was the
I
post-credit?
don't know. I didn't stay.
But we should look it up.
Jake goes, hey, literally with his pleading face, he's like, you don't want to stay to see? I was like, fuck no, I don't
Let me
want
tell you
to stay to
something.
see.
When me and Jake went to go see Deadpool, he immediately went on his phone to go look at the fucking postcard. He didn't even look on his phone for this one.
Fuck this shit.
He was
No.
just like,
Well, yeah, because there's always a fucking post credit.
I know, but why I didn't want to stay in that theater a minute longer.
Me neither.
I literally was like, I'm so fucking ready to go.
it was bad.
Oh, I can't believe
They
why
just
was
needed a
it
better
so bad?
actress.
Why was it so... Yeah, I know, but like... it
Better
doesn't-
actress, and it needed more of a fucking more of a hero.
It needed an arc.
It needed more of a hero
and,
arc.
and let's be honest, she needed to be a little bit more plump.
Well,
She
yeah,
didn't have to
duh.
plump.
Well, you know what? I don't even care if they got fucking goddamn Shelley Duvall up there fucking doing it. She'd probably give a much better fucking performance. I don't
God,
care
I
how
would
she
be-
looks, but
I would be all about that. Young Shelley Duvall with them big fucking teeth. Oh, my God.
I'm just
Fucking
saying, a
stick
better
body.
actress.
Yeah.
I really wanted to struggle. That's like the crux of every superhero movie. You gotta have a fucking struggle. You gotta
there
have
was
that moment
no
that makes
fucking
you kick your
sense
shit
of
into gear.
danger or fucking immediacy or hey,
No.
you're gonna be in fucking trouble if you don't do this.
No.
Like, not a sense of that at all. It's just
You're
like,
right.
oh, she's got powers and she's gonna beat everybody.
Even Superman
right.
had a fucking arc, and he fucking struggled.
Yeah.
Even the final big battle with the big computer thing and the mind, whatever. I was just like, I kind of got excited because I was like, oh, this is almost over. I was like, oh, that's
fuck.
sweet.
We should have stayed.
Oh yeah, what was the end?
She meets up with the Avengers after the fucking page, and it
I don't
leads
want to
into
see her with the
Endgame.
Avengers.
Yeah, I don't either.
I don't want to see that. I don't care.
Like,
Yeah, why the fuck would they care? Like, who the fuck are you,
They-
bitch?
And Samuel L. Jackson.
I just lost my best friend.
Yeah, Samuel L. Jackson literally been like, nah, she's badass, but she wasn't badass.
Yeah.
Like they were cool. Like they had like a buddy thing going on. But other than that, like he got why all of a sudden like did he get real chill after that? Because like with her, he was just like we're friends.
Yeah.
And then after that,
Oh.
he's like I'm Nick Fury, bitch.
You ain't a scroll.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they can't do that with the photon fist.
Yeah.
No,
Anything else?
that's not Nick Fury.
No, that wasn't.
That's not young enough. 95. It was what year this fucking took place? When did he first
22 years
appear?
ago.
Yeah, when did he first appear? 2005? 2006?
Yeah.
10 years difference. He's fucking bald and he's fucking weathered and fucking haggard.
Wow.
As opposed to him being around in, say, Vietnam as a fucking special agent, being a fucking badass back then. The original Nick Fury and the Howling Commandos started back in fucking World War II. Whenever Nick Fury was still a white guy. He was a fucking, like, I'm just saying that's whenever it started.
Yeah.
And his arc was he's a fucking war hero.
He inversed Michael Jackson. He turned from the white guy to
Yeah.
the black guy.
That's fine though. Nick Fury is Sam Jackson is Nick Fury. He's a
reason-
great Nick Fury.
the
He's
reason-
fucking awesome.
The reason he is Nick Fury is because
The
in
comic book
in the 90s they
drew him
literally
as that.
they drew Samuel L. Jackson
As-
Nick Fury.
Yeah.
They're just like, you know what, we're gonna change this. He's Nick Fury now, and this is Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah.
And he saw it and he was like, all right. And then he's like, he agreed to do the cameo. because of
Motherfucker.
that. Yeah, dude.
Nick Fury should have already been a badass in 1995. Like,
Right.
fucking elite fucking badass. And they got him as just like the bumbling fucking, oh, I'm the newbie at S.H.I.E.L.D. or whatever, and Coulson is there, whatever. Okay.
All right, how about Goose the cat?
Yeah, coolest part of the movie.
Yeah.
Ate the Tesseract.
Yep, and ate a bunch of different Kree there too.
Yeah.
That was.
Oh, wait, and took out Samuel L. Jackson's eye with its stupid cat claw.
Yeah, what was that all about? So he didn't really lose his eye.
I like how they tried tricking you out at the beginning also, where he got the fucking thing on his eye and he had blood in there, like, oh, this is it, this is how he loses it, and then it's like, oh no, he just got
Well,
butterfly
that's the part
bandages.
I was confused about. Like, I knew the cat thing was coming because I read something before, but he said it was just a scratch. He didn't really lose his eye, did he? Or he did?
He showed him glass eyes at the end to fucking choose from.
I was
after the
thinking,
goddamn
to me,
cat
that felt like
scratch.
more like Coulson was trying to be funny.
Yeah, I thought that he was joking because he said it was fine and it looked fine, but I was slanted at the screen.
Because,
so I
like,
couldn't really see.
even after when they were hanging out the cross after the whole fucking fight,
No,
they were
bro.
playing Uno and shit.
No.
His eye was open.
He lost the fuck. No, it was closed.
Was it really?
So he
Closed.
lost the eye?
It was closed, and they had the fucking claw marks on it. So I'm telling you, that's fucking canon. He lost it to a
Dude,
fucking cat in this fucking stupid fucking movie.
He was way too calm for losing his eye that way because I've been poked in the eye before and it is one
First
of
of
the
all,
most
he's Nick
painful
fucking
things
Fury.
ever.
Yeah.
All right, well.
I got a
Okay,
little bit defensive there.
I didn't
felt
buy
like
it.
that.
I thought that he was lying. I thought he was just wearing the patch after that to cover up the fucking scars.
No, yeah, fuck no. Why would he? Okay, even still, like,
This is
if you're-
more
why would
interesting
you-
than the movie.
Why
by
would
the
you
way.
go out of your way to collect 30 different glass eyes as a joke? Why not just like 2? Like, do you want this one or that one?
Yeah.
Like,
God damn it. Fuck this movie.
Yeah,
hey,
this
what's your
movie.
rating on this movie? Fuck this movie?
Fuck this
I
movie.
rate this a fuck you.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not even going to illegally download this movie. I'm not even going to watch it again.
I'll watch an illegally downloaded version that somebody else downloaded for me if it comes to that.
I mean, shit.
I'll call him up while I'm
Don't.
watching it.
Yeah, don't.
And I'll have him on the phone as I'm going.
I'm
oh,
intrigued.
God.
She is going to...
Javi, are you still there? Yeah. Yeah, she's doing girl stuff. Right now. Yeah.
All I know is that
Empowerment. You know.
you know that whenever she's going to share screen time with the Avengers, she's going to bring it down.
Oh, yeah.
You know that, right?
She's going to steal
Unless
the
the
show in
Rosa
the wrong...
brothers are like, why are you fucking mumbling? Get your voice out.
Steal the show in the wrong way.
Tell me I'm not wrong about that, though. Tell me I am not wrong that she did not fit into the scene she was in.
She does not
No,
fit into the MCU.
she's not a fucking superhero.
All right, on that note, that was... Don't go see it. Wow.
No, go see it. I want to hear y'all's fucking opinion.
Wow.
Maybe I'll just know that I'm just a closed-minded fucking chauvinist living in the fucking 80s fucking male, and I'm okay with that. That's fine. I don't want to have anybody have their time
There's no
ruined.
room in this world for you anymore.
Exactly. I don't want anybody have their time ruined because I have a fucking opinion.
Yeah.
But
Once again,
this movie fucking sucks nuts.
it wasn't good. It really wasn't.
And they call it groundbreaking. Black Panther was groundbreaking, but here's all the thing. Black Panther was well acted. It had a good story. And it was just a fucking good movie.
Once again, I don't have a problem with the story. The story would have been fine. I had a problem with
I have a problem with the story because they let that her acting
I
ruin
do
the
have a
story.
problem with the story because the story didn't have a fucking struggle or a fucking hero arc.
You're right.
She didn't. It is unearnest. She did not earn this at
Okay,
all.
when I say the story, I mean everything that happened around her, the idea of the Skrulls.
Yeah, I
Not
can get
being
behind
bad,
that,
this and
but
that,
there's no
but-
struggle. Like we're just supposed to accept it.
I just the part that bothers me is they point, they say that's the bad guy. She goes after.
Yeah,
I don't
kill
know what to
them.
say.
Okay.
Yeah, they're bad now. Okay, they're bad now. Okay, done.
Fucking shit.
B.
Maybe I'm wrong.
I feel like we're just talking in circles now.
We are. It's been a week since we went to see Captain Marvel. I really needed to let my brain stop and rest, and now we're drinking and we're having fun, and we're coming back to. I've had to let it ferment, and I said that at the beginning of the podcast. It's hard to come out of a movie and give your opinion on it right away, and we tried, but we ended up kind of talking in circles.
Yeah.
So we decided to wait a week.
Circles of hate.
Yeah, circles of hate. I would say.
That's my band name.
Circles of hate. The frogs are gay.
All right, so a week out. Real quick, Jake, how do you feel about it still? Have you come around on it, or do you have more opinions? I mean, we really...
No, I pretty much sit where I'm at,
Right.
where I was last time.
Fuck this movie, right?
No, not necessarily fuck this movie. Like, there are aspects of the movie that I do like and I do appreciate. Just Yeah, fuck this movie.
Yeah. Yeah. How about you, Hobbs? Did you change your mind?
Oh God, man.
Stony Hobbs?
No.
No?
But I did go at it on Facebook with a few people that really like this movie. And I have a funny feeling they all got kids. So I'm pretty sure if you got kids,
there
you're
were
just gonna
certain
love
ones
this fucking,
that are...
especially your fucking daughter. You're like, oh my God, now my daughter thinks she can do anything. Really?
Well, that's good.
I've seen plenty of people saying the same shit that we said also. And
it's just like, just because you got a kid doesn't mean that you have to like a certain movie.
Right.
There are plenty of other female superheroes out there, like fucking Rey. By the way, when she turned Sith, we your daughters to look up to that.
Oh,
I'm just saying.
They should. We looked up to Darth Vader as kids.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, you can't.
That's the most valid point we forgot to make. They're acting like this is the first female-led superhero movie ever. And that's how they marketed this shit.
Right.
And the whole time I'm sitting there going like, no, that's not right. All right, I've
They
been watching...
didn't watch a little movie called Red Sonja back in the day.
Did they never see Terminator or Terminator 2?
Maybe Alien or Aliens?
Any of the movies starring Mila Jovovich, Liv Tyler,
Yeah. All of those Resident Evils.
They're not great movies, but they're fun. I mean, there's action movies with women.
You know what?
What's her
fucking movie kicked ass and had the star Gina Davis.
Oh, the pirate movie.
League of Your Own?
No, the pirate movie was fucking horrible.
I know. I want to watch it again. I like the fact
The
that
Long Kiss Goodnight.
That was a great movie.
Yeah. What about La Femme Nikita?
Well, Samuel L. Jackson was in... No, that's Morgan Freeman.
No,
Samuel L. Jackson. Well, yeah, don't do that, dude. Come on. We've already got enough going against us on this podcast.
That's true. All right.
More female-led parts. Pippi Longstockings, like that's not a fucking hero.
Dude, number one, I realized the other day where my fucking obsession with redheads came from.
Pippi Longstocking.
Pippi Longstocking. Have you seen what that bitch looks like now? Yeah. My God.
Let me see.
Oh, I will.
I was in love with her when I was a kid.
Yeah. Oh, I'm in love with her now.
Yes. Yeah.
Old. Yeah.
Oh, how's that? Oh, Sally Struthers.
That's what the Jawas look like underneath the cape.
Ooh. I want to bang a Jawa.
I'll get a Jawa. What were we saying, though? Action movies have always had women in it. And it's, since we've been children, at least. I mean, yeah. If you want to talk about the true heroes, like you already said, it's the girl from Ghostbusters. What's her name? Sigourney Weaver.
Oh, yeah.
I'm ruining my point.
Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, it's Melissa McCarthy.
And then on top of that, Wonder Woman just came out 2 years ago, so that's
It was
not bad. I like
And then in the 90s, we had Tank Girl, which was a comic book.
Lori Petty.
That's what I'm saying, dude. And so it's bullshit. It is propaganda, to sell the movie. And then on top of that, you realize that they had like campaigns to send little girls to the movie.
Yeah, well, let's make sure they get to the movies and don't worry about their shoes.
Yeah. Don't worry about these poor girls that need anything.
Yeah, they definitely need a movie ticket.
And the biggest thing, and Jake pointed this out where we were watching the movie, we were in the front right, terrible seat.
Awful
looking
seats.
up. And Jake looks me at us and goes, man, there's a whole row that's open back there. And I'm like, looking back, and I'm thinking, well, maybe there's asbestos or something back there. We can't go back there.
Maybe the family got up super early, we're just like, fuck this shit.
How many seats? It was a full row.
It was almost a full row.
How many do you think? Like 15?
At least 12.
Okay. What we end up finding out later, Jake points this out to me, is that Disney possibly
bought at least 25 seats in every theater that it was ran in for every showing.
Because they were trying to bump up the numbers.
They're padding it.
And you know what? I wouldn't possibly believe it, except for we saw it.
Yeah.
There is no way that wasn't what was happening.
Right.
There. And it was like middle front, and maybe they thought no one would miss those seats if they bought them.
Yeah, because it was 6:30 on a Monday night.
Right. And so they're padding it, but still it was a pretty full theater. We got the seats in the front right, but there's no reason, because Jake wanted to go back there. I was like, I ain't want to fuck around.
Yeah, because at that point, and looks at me, there's fucking whole row up in there.
And I was just like, I remember thinking like, that's weird, but maybe
it really was weird.
There's something going on, and I was like, nah, I don't want to fuck with this because we have food on the way, or they're eating, and by that point, I was ready to leave anyhow.
Right.
The croutons were so stale in my salad.
Oh, man.
You know what? I blame Captain Marvel.
I do, too. She fucking hand cut them and put them in the oven for not long enough, apparently. Oh, wait. That's not her role. This movie isn't that great.
I just imagine her back there in her star suit cutting them up.
Also,
Fuck these guys.
with this whole thing that girls need a good, strong superhero to look up to. It's like a slap in the face to every strong female character in the MCU.
Hey, is it funny that her most powerful thing on her is her fist? This is directed towards women, like fucking power fister.
Yeah.
Oh, what about this? Her wearing makeup in the in-game trailer. That's becoming a source of disturbance also.
Is it really?
Yeah,
Why?
man. People are complaining because they're like, well, let's just girl her up a little bit. Yeah. You didn't hear about this shit?
No.
Look, Thor says he likes her in the trailer when she has makeup on.
Well, I thought that was funny, too. It was like, you're going to take the most man-bro of all your characters and be like, totally okay with this SJW.
I like this one.
Yeah.
Well,
Which was a
because,
weird statement anyhow.
No,
Isn't saying somebody's a one kind of racist, like, you're a good one. You're one of the good ones.
No. Thor knows strong characters, and you can't say that because he fucking noticed the Valkyrie in Ragnarok the same fucking way. Like, he could tell, like, what a badass she was. So he respects power where power is.
He's like PT principal.
Bro!
As for the movie, though, still don't like it. I thought that she was a bland character, and a lot of people have agreed with that. The other thing was the pacing was weird. We talked about that. Just pretty much everything we said. I was real interested to see if other people agreed, and it was a half-half split. It really was down the middle. I felt like there were a lot of people who were just like, it was an okay movie. I did not like the movie particularly. I liked the side characters, but at the end of the day, does it progress the Marvel Cinematic Universe? I didn't feel like it
regresses
did.
it.
I don't feel like it did. And that was the big
I
thing.
think it actually doesn't shift anything about it at all.
My feeling is, all of this, because I didn't have an opinion going into it. I was like, let's see what happens. 'Cause I was like, this will be cool, whatever.
Right.
Let's do this.
Well,
Fucking movie.
to me, it seemed essential to see it if you're
Exactly.
going to watch Endgame.
Exactly.
So, like, I'm hoping for the best.
But I felt like I didn't realize how much, like, crowd control there was before the movie came out. I was shocked to find out all the weird clickbaity, trolly weirdness going on, and already going on the defensive. I felt like Marvel knew that she was not good in the movie, and they threw it out there to say, if you don't like her, you're a sexist, and if you do like her, you're on the bandwagon for women's rights.
Damn.
And that's where I was like, fuck.
So that's exactly fucking it, I bet.
And that's what I was like, they were prepping us to have a certain reaction to this.
That's the thing about this. You have a fallback now. In case people don't fucking like your shit, you can claim prejudice or discrimination or whatever else. They knew. They already made their fucking bed. Later, because they fucking announced it at Comic-Con before they even started fucking filming everything else. They come out, they see the fucking movie, they're like, God damn, it's a piece of shit. Let's bury the comments, call everybody a fucking discriminist or misogynist.
Literally, by removing reviews from Rotten Tomatoes, and also the thing they did with YouTube, where they changed anything hashtag Captain Marvel and Brie Larson. If you looked it up, that means you did a search on it. That only news, CNN, Fox News, NBC, things like that would come up first in your feed, and reviews would come up after.
Second page, maybe you'll get to.
Yeah. That's manipulating media to serve your purpose. Yeah. And who has the power to do that?
Fake news.
And that's literally, that to me terrifies me, because that means that you're silencing people who saw the movie who didn't like it.
Well,
but
there's
at
no
the
more
same
freedom
time,
of speech.
Yeah, exactly. But at the same time, they control those media services, so they can do whatever they want. It's just terrifying to think that it can be manipulated in that way. And trust me, we were manipulated that way on every news.
Yeah, we have been forever.
It's
we're
just
now
weird
starting to see the chinks in the armor.
It's just weird to see it done by a corporate entity that's supposed to be kiddie fun movies that people go pew
Its
pew.
creator was a fucking anti-Semite.
Hi, Javi. Welcome back to the podcast.
I got slapped into reality just then. Yeah. But I'm just saying, Disney was never stood for anything good.
Well,
he was a bigoted anti-Semite.
But he was.
But you can't say he never stood for anything good. Yes, bigot. Yes, anti-Semite. But he still cared about children. No, he was a fucking asshole.
From my understanding, Disney got pissed because of his animators. They had a strike. And whenever they had this strike, they were trying to get more money, which was rightfully so. If you look at the history, he barely paid them. And so once they did that, he took them to the McCarthy Commission and said these guys are all communists and shit like that. He was playing politics, and he was using the powers at the time to do so.
Well, shit, no wonder how he used to run his animators?
Yes.
40 in a room with no fucking AC,
Exactly.
all at a desk, hunched over.
Yeah.
Doing 60 frames a second.
Okay.
You would strike too.
Anyhow, back to Captain Marvel. Get this back on the road. Any other thoughts that you guys have on Captain Marvel? I mean, honestly, like I said, it seems like there's some propaganda style shit going on with this. It's a movie. If you want to see it, that's fine.
I also don't like the fact that you're made to feel like an asshole if you don't like this movie.
Well, that's
Right?
what I'm saying.
Yeah. You're not the worst person if you do not like this movie.
No, and that's the thing is you have to fight against it because it's already been built into you to think that.
Right.
And even as we're talking, we're sitting here second guessing ourselves, like, are we coming across as sexist, misogynist?
No, you know what?
But I don't fucking care.
In the grand scheme of things, none of this really matters because the already worst person has been hired back to fucking direct the third piece of their fucking film.
That's true.
Like, this means nothing.
Oh.
It's all just fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
So what they're gonna do, they're gonna assess the damage that this movie has caused, and they're gonna fucking either retcon it or they're gonna reduce her part and focus on somebody else for
Pretty
part
sure
of
they're gonna
phase
retcon
4.
it. They're gonna
You know
retcon
what
it.
I'm saying?
Just focus on
Yeah,
Black Panther.
exactly.
That's
They're
where your
gonna
money
have
is.
to fucking. There's gonna be a tonal shift,
That's-
obviously, after Endgame. They've already fucking got the fucking market back. They got the fucking reviews back. They're like, well, clearly we need to dial back on this
Right.
Captain Marvel right now. Focus on something else and just fucking move it along.
And that's what Black Panther.
Yeah.
That's what I said to you. I think I said this week. I was like,
Yeah, you
why
did.
would you focus on this character who has no personality? I have no interest in her. A lot of people don't either, and has divided the fan base in a big way.
Automatically gets a fucking just a one-off origin movie like that. Didn't appear in any of the other fucking movies at all.
But- and also-
So like at
Not
least
even,
even
like,
Black
post-credit
Panther.
scenes.
Black Panther was in fucking Civil War. Like, you know, like these, everybody that's in these movies, you get a little fucking bit of them before it fucking happens.
They were selling it as female Iron Man.
Yes, you are correct.
But here's the thing. They need, like you said, rein it back. They do not focus your Marvel Cinematic Universe around this character. If Iron Man, Hulk, Thor, and Captain are gone, if that's what we're looking at and we're doing a second round, don't... Black Panther, that's your main focus. That's your moneymaker. And Black Panther, like, at least that's a character that is interesting, or at least the world around him is
Everybody can get behind.
yes. And that, I think,
Collective.
I think that's where they need to focus. Or, you know what, maybe we're fucking wrong about all of it, and fuck it.
Who gives a shit?
At the end of the day, it's just a movie.
Yeah, exactly.
And-
but we fucking care. This is what this goddamn podcast is
Do you
about.
think-
Sorry for yelling,
do
but
you think-
goddamn.
And the frogs are
Yeah,
dead.
the fucking turn our movies straight.
I also did have a problem with like them making the Skrulls into bitches in that movie.
Making who in a bitch?
Making the Skrulls
Oh yeah,
turn to be like the good guys.
They fucking.
I could have sworn the
You
next
just,
baddie
like-
after Thanos was going to be a
So
Skrull
okay,
invasion.
but that can
Galactus.
also be retconned in the end. Also,
Yo, you know where
like
this
they
is
can
going.
fucking turn to be like, you know what, the Skrulls were like just looking for a home. They found a home on Earth and started fucking wreaking havoc on everybody because they could.
Here's
You know what I'm
what's gonna,
saying? So the
Yeah, because-
Fantastic Four
like he's
comes
saying,
in.
20 years. This movie takes place in 1995. That gives us 25
Mm-hmm.
years. Skrulls, all of a sudden they go, you know what? Fuck these
Yep.
motherfuckers. And then they turn that
Can't
shit
be
around.
saved.
Secret War. Okay, that's one thing. Secondly, you are entering the next 3 phases in the Marvel Cinematic Universe where you're going to see,
kind of
like
all
you
the
said,
Celestials.
X-Men and Fantastic Four. In fact, you're going to see that happen at midnight tonight. And I guarantee this week we're going to have tons of news because the Fox-Disney merger happens at midnight, March 20th, spring. That's when that shit's happening. We'll talk about that here in a second. But what you're going to see is you're going to see the Skrulls, you're going to see the Fantastic Four, you're going to see Silver Surfer, and then you're going to see Galactus. And that's the big baddie. And the reason they're focusing on Captain Marvel is because she went to all these other worlds looking for a new Skrull homeworld, and eventually she's going to come back with news of somebody eating the planets. And that's how we're going to get Galactus.
I really think at the Endgame,
What
we're
about
gonna,
well, yeah.
we're
sorry.
going to get a Silver Surfer.
They've already talked to
And
Adam
because
McKay.
Adam McKay's already in talks to direct the Silver
Big.
Surfer, which leads me to believe baddie after
No,
Thanos
and here's
is gonna
what we
be
know
Galactus.
is this shit happens behind the scenes all the time because James Gunn just got hired back, and he probably was never fired in the first place.
No, it was a publicity stunt.
It was a publicity
obviously,
stunt.
right?
Yes, it had to have been, right? Just to let the waters cool on that
Yeah,
whole
and
thing.
then solidify it by like, oh, he went to WB and got a deal with DC.
Right.
And,
And I'm
they're
sure...
like, you know what?
We're not going to hold you to it. Go ahead.
We
yeah.
really need you for Guardians of the Galaxy 3 like everybody thought that we did. And y'all are right. And my buddy Dunk's on the petition here, so he got him back on.
Change.org.
That's
it works.
right. You got it.
And if you want to make the frogs not gay, go to change.org.
Don't make your frogs gay!
It's going to make no sense because the conspiracy podcast comes after
I'm like,
this.
God damn. Like, we got young listeners. Like, what the fuck is that?
Why are they so worried about the frogs?
Yeah, they're not really good.
Oh yeah, bringing James Gunn back, that had to be in publicity. Going over there.
What a fucking sigh of relief from the whole fucking fans of the MCU, though, right? Like, who do you trust with that franchises? Like,
no one. He took something and he made it, like Kevin Feige said, he said, this is our Ghostbusters.
Yes.
And those characters are just as important now. Characters that meant nothing.
Oh, yeah.
Are just as important to the Marvel Cinematic Universe and Marvel as a whole. He is a game changer. And I think
Goosebumps just even thinking about it. Like,
and
I remember going to see it for the first time in the movie theater, you know? Like, I had, like, one shitty fucking one-off Guardians of the Galaxy comic. Wasn't any of the same characters that are in the new one.
No
like,
one gave a shit about the Guardians of the Galaxy
time.
up until that movie.
I remember seeing a splash screen of it, and I was like...
As soon as it fucking starts, like, whenever he puts on the headphones, and then... Ding, 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 ding. It sets the whole tone for the movie. You're like, oh, dude, this is going to be fucking good. Like,
because you had, like I said, you can take something and go, I'm creating this new thing. I mean, that is so much James
you should
Gunn is
care
ridiculous.
about it, and this is why.
And then they used the nostalgia aspect. You got a character that you can relate to in Peter Quill, who is basically us.
Okay, yeah, the soundtrack was a major factor in what sold that for that fucking movie, though.
That soundtrack.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, that soundtrack sells. And still.
And it set the whole tone for the fucking movie. They didn't do that before in the other Marvel movies. They're starting to do that now.
Captain Marvel tried to ape that in the 90s. Didn't really work. So many people were mad about that. I'm just a girl, just like you in the theater. You're like, oh,
it did
God.
not go with the fighting.
Like, I think she threw the one of the Kree into a jukebox.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But the jukebox didn't turn on, like, in the movie. The music just started fucking playing.
Right.
Like, and they're on a fucking spaceship anyway, so, like, they got fucking USB or fucking regular outputs for 110, and they're like, what the fuck? Like,
it just didn't work. Like, so much of that movie didn't work. And it really comes down to her character arc. And the acting was not good.
There was no character arc.
There was no character arc.
Here's the character.
She started
Except her. She's the all-powerful.
Like, what was her struggle? Memory?
Yeah. The amnesia plot.
Oh, go-kart riding. She can't do that. She can't
climb ropes. She can't do laps and go-karts.
Her powers to be yelled at by white men.
Oh, yeah.
You're no good!
And
the frogs are gay!
Yeah. Like, the movie could have been just as empowering as if they had, like, a female drill sergeant saying, bitch, you're not going to fucking make
like
it.
G.I.
Like, why you got to
Jane.
demonize it?
Like Gina Davis,
Like
where you bring her back?
Jane.
Like G.I. Gina Davis.
Oh,
G.I. Gina
G.I. Gina Davis. Janina Davis.
Well,
Vita Vita Benjamin.
Vagina.
Vagina
Gina Davis, Vag. Amazing. Anything else that you guys want to add to Captain Marvel Addendum? This is what I'm calling it.
Just because you have a kid does not make that movie good. Fuck you. You're probably stupid, and fuck your kid too.
All right.
Whoa.
Jeez.
Dear Lord. Really unwarranted, I think.
I mean, children like movies. It's not a big
They like the wrong movies.
Oh, yeah, like How to Make a Dragon Part 3 or whatever.
I cannot wait to watch
How
that.
to Fuck Your Dragon.
Do you remember when Javi you literally, it was like he fell in love again. He was like, they're in love.
Oh, that's why,
I looked over and Javi was doing little dragons with his hands. Kissing.
And you got so many people, why is he toothless? Why is he toothless? Come on.
Oh, you know
why he's toothless. That's how you train that dragon.
I'm so happy we waited because the previous podcast was just us going, oh man.
We got legitimately depressed after that shit.
Yeah, so hopefully this is better and it was worth the wait.
I was excited after the movie to talk shit about the movie. I
And
got
then you
depressed on the ride home, suppressing my depression for the movie.
It literally was the most. We got back and it was like everyone was beat. Like everyone was just like ran a
Like we ran a
marathon.
5K.
I was gonna explode as soon as I let that movie. They're like, "These fucking
They're turning our fucking superheroes into shit!
Alex, calm down.
And the frogs are gay! They're turning the frogs gay as well!
All right, so we're gonna close out this one. Thank you so much for listening, y'all. Thank you for waiting for this podcast to come back.
I had an itch in my face.
And check us out on Facebook at We Are Error, and also send us an email at quacktack5000 and share this fucking thing with friends because Obviously, people are going to hate us for hating on this movie. So
yeah.
share the
Please.
hate by
So-
sharing the love.
You got hate in your heart, let it out.
Give them a preemptive fuck you. Love you guys.
Yeah, and you know what?
And if you like the movie, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
That you
like
like
the
this
movie.
fucking movie.
we stick to fuck this movie. Rating a fuck this movie.
Rating a fuck this movie.
Oh, fuck this movie.
All right, this has been Duck. I've been here with
Jake.
and
Habs.
listen to the next one starting now. Okay.
That sounds like a wet diarrhea.
Next-